I'm not sure that we should have left the church. Well, what is that?
Well, what does it look like?
You did that?
Yes. I called from the church. I was so touched by what you said, Julian. I wanted to be alone with you and have some more time to discuss it.
Well, what's the point? We can't make love. My penis isn't right, and that special anesthetic can never be reattached properly. I can never make love again. I mean, if I even get an erection, I could die.
Yes, I know.
What, are you trying to kill me?
Julian, do you seriously think I'd ever try to harm you? Oh, I am truly sorry about the operation.
Well, Vincent was the true villain in all that. He made sure that you were high before you operated.
I just want a little romance.
Oh, but you can't be serious. You know, romance will kill me.
Romance will not kill you, Julian. I'll make sure of that.
Eve, what are you doing? Oh.
If anybody's going to kill you, Julian, it's going to be me.
God, what is in that syringe? Cyanide?
Oh, I just gave you an injection that would prevent you from getting an erection.
Oh.
Do you remember what we talked about at the church?
Oh, yes. If my life is over, I'll never be able to have sex again.
And do you remember that I said I didn't care about making love to you physically because I knew that I could make love to you emotionally and intellectually?
Well, that sounds so nice, but how does that really work in practice? So how does one begin to make love intellectually? Do we put on berets and read Jean-Paul Sartre to each other?
Silly man.
You surprised me. I didn't realize that dancing was part of intellectual lovemaking.
Well, it's not all intellectual. There's emotional lovemaking, too.
Oh, I don't really think this is such a good idea. You remember what happened to me at the church. When I'm this close to you, I have these thoughts, and it's not intellectual thoughts there. Perhaps we should not be so physically close.
Julian, that's why I gave you the shot. You don't have to worry. You can have an erection.
Oh, that's a great start to a session of lovemaking, isn't it?
No sarcasm, Julian. Just open yourself up to this. And I can promise you that it will be romantic. Even sensual. Just not typical sex.
Yeah, certainly is beautiful music.
Yeah. It's nice to move to the rhythm of our bodies.
Yes.
Julian, tell me something that you've never told anyone before. What's your most powerful desire?
Oh, no, that's no secret. Just this, what we're doing right now. I could dance with you forever and be perfectly happy. All I've ever wanted was to have you in my arms.
You really surprised me with what you said, Julian.
What? That's all I ever wanted was to have you in my arms. I've said things like that before to you.
Yes, you have. I guess I just never believed you until now. What happened to us, Julian? Why did we have so many problems? I mean, we were two reasonably smart young adults. And I loved you, and I know you loved me. Why wasn't that enough?
You know why.
I wish we would have been stronger, so we could have kept our love alive.
I was weak.
No. Oh, how can you say that? I'm the one who gave in to drugs and alcohol.
I gave in to my father. You know, I truly believe that love is wasted on the young. Because when you're at that age, you think that, well, you're immortal. You have so many choices. I really didn't truly understand what was most important to me, and that was you. And I was so frightened of losing the Crane money and the Crane power, and Father said that he'd hold them both back from me if I didn't give you up, and I'm sorry. Should have spit in his eye. We could have started out years ago. Poor. But I was just too terrified of losing all of that money. I should have trusted in our love. I should have trusted that that love would sustain us.
It would have. I know that now.
So do I. If only I'd known then what I know now. We wouldn't have wasted all these years apart from each other. I mean, we had so many chances to make a go of it, and every time I blew it.
Oh, Julian, don't say that. Don't blame yourself for everything. That's my bad habit.
But it's true. I mean, just think if we'd have started out, you know, together, dirt poor but happy, my father would have disowned me, but he would never have kidnapped Vincent.
We could have raised Vincent with love.
Yes, maybe giving him a couple of brothers and sisters, you know. I was just too stupid to realize the gift I had been given back then, love. I was just too young and stupid to value it.
Well, we can't keep sifting through the ashes of our past. So let's look forward to the future, our future, together.
I think that I know what you're asking me. I have a history, and even in the condition I find myself in now, you don't really trust me. You're asking me if I can be faithful to you.
No, Julian, I mean, that's just part of the question. And I'm really questioning myself. You know, because I'm an addict and an alcoholic. And after all these years of sobriety, I've slipped big time.
But you had very good reason.
No. There's never any good reason. Alcohol and pills never made anything bad better. And if this is going to work, I need to be able to ask myself if I'm going to be able to be sober through good times and bad.
But there won't be any bad times.
Oh, gosh, we both know better than that. I mean, can you promise me that if you're in pain, you won't seek someone else's arms? And can I promise you that I'll have the strength to find strength in you rather than in a bottle or a pill? We're going to have to turn to each other. Are we capable of doing that?
I know you said that I should not look back at the past, but I can't help it. I have hurt too many people in my life, most especially you. But from now on, in times of trouble, I will turn to you, not away from you.
We're both masters of self-sabotage.
But I think perhaps we've been given another chance. I mean, from now on, I swear to you, if I am in need, I will look to you, not reach out to the nearest compliant woman. Actually, this may be a blessing in disguise. If I were to reach out to the nearest compliant woman, it'd probably kill me. All I want is your love. I I think that that's all I ever really wanted. And your trust.
From now on, I will trust in our love. I will not turn to booze and pills. When I am in pain, I will turn to you. And I know that I'll be safe in your arms.
I think this is a new beginning for us, isn't it? I mean, with the trust.
And the love.
I think with those two things, we can get through anything.
We should blame ourselves for everything. I mean, there were outside forces just conspiring to tear us apart.
Yes, we'll never know how many dirty tricks Father played on us. You know, Sam Bennett says that for every criminal who's caught, there are 10 at least who get away scot-free. I wonder if that's the case with Father. We know he kidnapped Vincent, but what other things did he do to try to destroy our lives?
I don't think he could have done anything worse than what he did with Vincent. Oh, gosh, and I wonder where Vincent is. I just pray that he's not somewhere hurting innocent people. What's that?
Well, in honor of our new beginning, I would like to read a poem to you that means a lot to me.
Julian, you just speak to me from your heart. That'll be all the poetry I need.
How about I make a vow? Eve, I must tell you, I'm really just a simple man, but I'm an incomplete man without you. And I vow that if you will share your life with me, I will give you all of my devotion. I will right my mistakes of the past, and I will face the future with you hand in hand, trusting in your love. Is that enough?
That is all I've ever wanted.
Are you ready for a little poetry now?
I just want to look at you.
I'm not that much to look at.
Oh, you are so wrong. I know every plane and ridge of that face. And I see where time and pain and laughter have changed that boy I knew into the man that I see before me. And I can see the strength that you found in yourself.
The strength that you have given me. Well, here. Oh, that was a close one. This intellectual lovemaking is harder than I thought.